Let's go. Been in the house 10 months, 10 weeks, 10 days. Welcome to my bedroom, baby. This is where the lion lays. Been in the house 10 months, 10 weeks, 10 days. Make sure you take your shoes off. Oh, baby.
I'm a
Before you
PhD.
walk
Ew. Brother, ew. What's that? What's that, brother? Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother? She belongs to the streets. Oh my God.
Invite love into their own life. Think that we don't need each other. We're listening to too much Future, too much Drake, whatever. And then it gets to a point where it's like, oh, I'm whatever age. And then you realize like,
She belongs to the streets.
oh, actually, you know, maybe I do want love in my life. Like everybody does, you know.
Situationship culture in modern times today is complained on by modern women, but it has been started, initiated, and maintained by modern women. So they blame men for having situationships when it's y'all that allow it, as per a dame by your feminist bosses and your
Brother, ugh.
feminist leaders. Gather around the table. We need to have a conversation. What is it that we need to converse about? Well, let's just hop down up into the video, okay? Shout out to my Instagram. This content was sent to me up there. This content creator, she goes by the name of Lynette Atkins, and she recently uploaded a video entitled Hookup Culture. It piqued my interest. I looked at a couple of minutes of this video, and I wanted to give my perspective to the things that she is saying. I think she gets some things incredibly right and some things incredibly wrong. So I wanted to have an honest conversation regarding this topic of hookup culture. But I think that the best place to start this conversation is actually another post that was sent to me on Instagram of Miss Rihanna herself, proclaiming this gem right here.
Fashion ick. It's gonna sound hypocritical.
Now, if you didn't hear the reporter, she's at a fashion show, and the reporter asked her for her fashion.
Now, those are the things, like, I guess as a mom and like an evolved young lady, young, emphasis on young, it's just things that I just feel like I would never do, or I'm just like, oh my God, I really did that? Nips out.
Okay, an evolved young lady. There's things that she looks back at into her 20s as a fashion ick. Now, mind you, there's a running shot of some of the things that she was doing. She did way more than this. I actually remember there was a cover. You guys will let me know down in the comment box down below, but there was a magazine cover where she was completely topless on, right? These are some of the things that Rihanna did as she rose to fame, as she rose to prominence. One of the critiques that I've had regarding women such as Rihanna, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, these different women, albeit they do much different types of music, is that they rode this feminist modern woman bandwagon of strengthen your power, of you being sexually liberated. And listen, it's not up to me that you sexualize me for what are the things that I have on. I'm a bad bee. I could do whatever it is that I want. You men are disgusting for look at me with my ass cheeks and my titties out. Now, once this lovely young woman becomes a mother, so much growth. I am just growing. I was young. Oh, forgive me. Actually, she's not even saying forgive me. She's just saying that she has an ick. Now, on this particular post, what I did do is that I responded. Now, this is a Shade Room post. And I responded not because I really give a shit to this degree, but I wanted to get a reaction or response out of other people that generally don't listen to me, just so I can put the feelers out there to check the way that I think about things and holding behavior like this responsible. Because whether or not you like it or not, yes, she is a young girl that is developing into the person that she would want to be within life. But there is no excuse for displaying yourself naked. See, there used to be a time period where you would look at naked women out in public and then you'd say, oh, I wonder how much her pussy cost. Why? Because she's an escort. Why? Because she's a prostitute. She wears the scarlet letter of whore. Therefore, you treat her as such, which is a lot different than looking at a modestly dressed, respectably dressed, dressing in a way where children are not going to look at you crazy and shrieks and ahs are going to be coming your way. You know, that type of way that seem to have gone away within modern society today. Those type of women you look at and you say, okay, let's go out on an official date where I might be considering you for a relationship because you're not dressed like this. Therefore, I'm not going to put you in the thought hole bucket. You understand? There used to be that time period. So I wrote this comment just to put my damn feelers out there. All of these comments about growth, because I'm not going to go through it. All of these comments are just women talking about, oh, Rihanna. What's that? What's that, brother? Ah, you've grown so much. This is what a mother should be. All of these comments about growth is the sister code not holding her ass accountable. Sold y'all the product of being sexually liberated and a boss bitch. Culture discussion, but I think that it's important because when you look at images like this is the influencers that contribute to this image of hookup culture. Because of Rihanna's, thank you, Rihanna, you kept my dick ouch, the truth hurts it. Really? That's your baseline for success. Got it. She is now matured and is doing what mature people do, which is reflect, be accountable, and try to impart knowledge onto others. I'll tell you what, if my daughter chose this
So we don't go 50-50 in our relationship.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that?
Greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, dog, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys. I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, dog, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys. I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rice, dog, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys.
because I work 70 hours a week and I pay all her bills. She a stay-at-home girlfriend because we don't got no kids. We live separately, so I pay the bills at her house and my house, take care of her like the queen she is. And you do so. What you do? Just let them know what you do too.
Are y'all trolling? Is that what we doing now? We trolling? All right, wait. Let's really capture this before we go to the rest of the video. Stay-at-home girlfriend. What? Listen. Family, there is no such thing in life as a stay-at-home girlfriend. Let me repeat myself for the people in the back. For all of the ladies that think that a guy is supposed to simp out and take care of them. There is no such thing. There will never be a such thing. I will never advocate for y'all to be a stay-at-home girlfriend. It's already bad enough that y'all think that y'all stay-at-home wives without children. I don't agree with that either. I believe that every human being on this earth should be adding value. And if the only thing you're doing is sucking up energy and breathing air and messing up the oxygen that could have been available for somebody else to be productive in society, I don't believe in that. Now, some people will say, well, Anton, well, your girl stay home. No, my woman was a stay-at-home mother, meaning that I didn't want the system to raise my child. I didn't want them to be in a child care facility. I didn't want my kid to be a latchkey kid. And so my wife was productive the entire time prior to her having my child. And then once my child got old enough to go to school full time, then there was expectations for her to figure out who she was.